Tropical frigid temperatures bring scary conditions for trick-or-treating. What you need to know to stay safe this evening.
A teenage suspect on the loose in connection with a Maplewood homicide. What we're learning about the shooter this morning.
The UAW strike in Wentzville could soon end. What needs to happen next as we break down the tentative agreement between GM and union workers.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Right now we're focused on this home, the front lawn on Honey Lane. This is in Oakville. As you can see, there's a bit of everything Halloween related on this front lawn. I can only imagine how long it takes to put all that together, but man, it looks like a great fun time. Now, if the kids are able to navigate through all of that and get to the front door, there's going to be some candy on the other end.
And we should say, with scary cold temperatures sticking around tonight, is the chilly weather going to stop you from trick-or-treating? Well, you know what? I think the answer is pretty clear. 60% of you say, heck no! You can vote right now at kstk.com/vote. We'll show you more results later on as we continue. But good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, October 31st. I'm Michelle Lee.
Well, good morning. I'm running out yet. I don't think the cold weather is going to keep people from their Kit Kat bars.
Yeah.
That's
Randy.
Not going to keep me from it, that's for sure. Mommy added me up too much.
I tell you what, Paul's costume is for the times.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to need that all day today. Anthony Slaughter, Maverick, in the house right now, going to give us that weather update.
That's right. 80s classics, by the way.
See, that's what we have in common.
Yeah, there you go.
FYI, he didn't see Top Gun until yesterday.
Hey, but he saw it.
FYI, Michelle Lee didn't either.
Oh, she still has it.
Still has it.
Well, I still haven't, you know.
All right, let's
feel like
talk
it's too
about
late.
the weather. No, it's not too late. Both movies actually got remade, too, so there you go. A little fun fact. Weather time, I'm going to get up and move.
I don't think they got remade.
They did get remade.
Top Gun did.
Top Gun?
What?
Are you dialed?
Sequels.
Oh, gosh. Sequels, not remade.
Okay, remade.
Okay.
Excuse me. Words. I misspoke. Hold it against me. All right, there is a cold front to our north. Unfortunately, it's already chilly. This cold front that's going to move through is going to reinforce the chill this evening, dropping temperatures even colder tomorrow morning, and it's going to kick up the winds. And even this morning, well, we're 4 degrees colder at Lambert, 31 there, but 20s everywhere out the door this morning. So you do need layers, whether you're headed out now or later. We're only in the 40s this afternoon, and trick-or-treating will be chilly, numbers falling back into the 30s with wind chills in the low 20s. All right, let's go over to Randy. You'll shoot your eye out, Parker.
Mommy. Yes.
Talk about our traffic this morning.
Yes.
Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Anthony. Great costume. Yeah, they both got sequels like the last couple of years, and they're in the 80s. Okay, so let's take a look at the traffic. I got a helicopter mommy who really bundled me up. Well, those are the times. Okay, so as we look here right now, you can tell volume is moving very well. Thank gosh there's no accidents. This would be really ridiculous, but that's construction at 55. I'm also realizing it's hard to press the clicker when you've got ridiculous mittens on. So anyway, we're moving very, very well, and traffic is good right now. But earlier this morning, we're working to learn about any injuries. This two-car crash happened overnight around 1 this morning at the Union and Natural Bridge intersection. Our crew on the scene saw a person in the ambulance, but it's unclear how serious the injury is this morning.
This morning, we're pretty sure that kids across our area are waking up with smiles because it's Halloween.
Yeah, of course. They're going to be excited for the candy, but their costumes may not be on full display. And our Mercedes McKay is joining us live from St. Charles with how to keep your trick-or-treaters warm. Good morning, Mercedes. Hey, can I just say one thing? I did check online. It's hard to find hand warmers right now.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, maybe I'll do that in the next half hour.
Okay.
The best place is to find hand warmers now. Got it. You just gave me my to do.
Your
for
marching
the
orders.
next half hour.
Yeah.
Dang it! Because those will save some people. But happy Halloween, Michelle and Rennie. I'll make sure to get to those hand warmers and figure out where people can find them and if they even can, because that's going to be a lifesaver tonight. It is chilly here in St. Charles. You can see they are all decorated for Halloween here on Main Street, and like you guys mentioned, it is going to be cold. So keeping the kids kids warm and bundled up is super important, but you also want to be able to show off that Halloween costume they're so proud of. So how do you do that? I have some tips for you. Take a look at your screen now. It'll be key to have invisible layers tonight. So here are some tips for how you can do that. If you're late to the game and haven't gotten your kids' costumes yet, buy them a size bigger or even buy costumes with pockets. That'll help out a lot. For layering purposes, wear long sleeve shirts or thermals, long socks and stockings or leggings go a long way. And finally, if you can in any way, incorporate wigs and face masks for that little extra layer of protection. Now, you can also not go wrong with body warmers, even if you can't find them. Maybe you can find some stocked away in your house. Sometimes I find like body and hand warmers in my coat pockets I didn't even know existed, but we'll get to that in the next half hour. I'll find some for you guys. But if you can, hand warmers, back warmers, stick-on warmers, and even feet warmers. Those warmers will do wonders for your kids while they're hopping from house to house. And even if not, my photographer and I, Eric Voss, were just talking, just do some jumping jacks too. Maybe that'll be the way you can warm up instead of the actual warmers if you can't find any, but those will obviously go a long way. And costumes, that's obviously important, but there are also things that you can pack, and even you can change up the way you trick or treat. I'll get into those tips in our next half hour. Live in St. Charles, Mercedes McKay, 5 on your side.
All right, I'm taking notes, Mercedes. Definitely need all the help we can get as parents. Thank you. So let's go back out to our question of the day. Is the cold weather going to stop you from trick-or-treating tonight? You can see 62% of you now say, no, it's not going to stop me from getting my Snickers. Keep your answers coming. You can vote right now on ksdk.com/vote. The real question is, do you take a parent tax?
Oh, yeah.
For your kids.
Oh, yeah. One for you, 2 pieces for me. Judging by our poll, we're pretty sure that trick-or-treaters will be out in droves tonight. So that means that our streets and the sidewalks will be packed. Our Alex Fees is live for us in North St. Louis County this morning with how to keep your young trick-or-treaters safe on this Hallows Eve. Alex?
Ready, that's right. Be ready to see lots of kids in costumes roaming the streets in and around St. Louis tonight. And experts say before you and your kids head out for any trick-or-treating this evening, this is a good opportunity to remember safety first.
There are more kids on the road, there are more cars on the road, and it's a really great time to talk about street safety with your child.
Local police and fire officials say try to keep young trick-or-treaters calm and slow them down this evening. Experts remind drivers to be aware and watch out for kids who may not be paying attention. Meanwhile, the American Red Cross also recommends the following. Make your trick-or-treaters visible to others. Provide kids with reflective gear, flashlights, and glow sticks. Keep your hands clean. Use hand sanitizer this evening. Practice pedestrian safety. Look both ways. Use sidewalks. Cross at the corners only. Have an adult check your candy. Dispose of any loosely wrapped candy. St. Louis Fire Chief Dennis Jankerson also wants you to be careful around fire pits tonight because loose costumes can catch fire. And instead of using traditional candles in pumpkins, use modern lights.
Candles in the pumpkins. I know it's a tradition, but some of the new lights make the same type of effect as a lit candle. So it might be better off to go to some type of, battery operated candle with inside the pumpkin itself.
And it is not only Halloween. Chief Jankerson points out we are also wrapping up the end of Fire Prevention Month. He says, let's see, check a smoke detector, save a life in the process. Coming up at 6:30, St. Louis County Police remind drivers they are commissioned tonight to be careful as well. Live this morning in North St. Louis County, Alex Fees, 5 on your side.
Thanks so much, Alex. We are tracking some big developments this morning in that massive auto worker strike. Union members at the GM plant in Wentzville could soon be back on the job. We know that in the last 24 hours, GM announced an agreement with UAW. If it's ratified, it will end the union's 6-week strike. A vote could happen within the next few days. The deal includes several benefits, including 25% raises and cost of living adjustments. This new contract would last just over 4 years. Last week, deals with Ford and Stellantis were also announced.
All right, let's talk some weather here this morning. Waking up to chilly temperatures. Numbers everywhere this morning are below freezing. So if you didn't hit freezing overnight yesterday, this morning you certainly are getting caught by those freezing temperatures. 30 in St. Charles, 29 for you in Eureka. Edwardsville 27, and even right here in downtown it's 24. So you need the layers this morning. You'll need the layers this afternoon. We only top out in the 40s later today with dry weather. And if you're headed out for trick-or-treating, here's your official forecast. Yes, RIP summer. That heat we had last week is gone. 30s this evening, wind chills in the 20s. We'll talk about a warmer weekend on the way. That is coming up.